morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. It's MaxCubeGaming News once again, giving you the weekly news when it comes to the gaming world. And I'm gonna start off with a announcement of a game reaching its end. Then I will be talking about a hit show related to a popular video game. And lastly, we're gonna be going to react to a trailer for an upcoming game when it comes to professional wrestling. Also, guys, if you haven't, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to get your latest and greatest gaming news, reviews, reactions, highlights, and lives, and so much more, you guys. We are 50 away from our goal from 500 subscribers, and I'll be doing the Elite Trainer Box Custom giveaway. Also, if you do subscribe, DM me on MaxCube_Gaming on Instagram, and I'll send you a reward of 20 free Pokemon cards or Magic cards. So, with that being said, let's begin. Our first news of the day is by Engage.com. Marvel's Avengers, the Square Enix Marvel's Avengers, won't receive any support after September 30th of this year, you guys. This marks the third year of its inception, going into third year inception, as it was released in September 2nd of 2020 actually, 2020, and it pretty much flopped pretty darn hard due to the lack of content, the force of microtransactions, the poor voice acting, the constant glitching, and it just didn't have enough to hold its own when it was based off of longevity. Even the multiplayer wasn't efficient. If you were to get skins, the skins wouldn't be on the character you picked. It will look very generic, and that pretty much explains why Crystal Dynamics is winding down its development for Marvel's Avengers. Following a report of the project's demise, the studios published a blog on Friday announcing it will stop supporting live services for the title after September 30th. Now, they are saying that if you want to get all the skins and everything that's has been ever released, you are able to obtain it, which is pretty much the middle finger to everybody who was supporting this game prior from that. But you know, it is what it is. Crystal Dynamics will release one final patch after shutting down Marvel's Avengers, an in-game cosmetic store, on March 31st. On the same day, players will see the remaining credit balance converted into in-game resources as shown in the chart below. In addition, and I quote, "As a show of appreciation for the community, Crystal Dynamics says cosmetics that were previously only obtainable through the marketplace will be free for all players who own a copy of the game." So if you were a sucker and provided your own money when it was first released, the first 2 years or year and a half of release, and you bought cosmetics, guess what? They're all free now if you purchased the game. So here's the chart right here indicating the balance. If you had 1 to 199, the units, the fragments, the upgrade modules, the polychrome, and the DNA keys is all the information you will get, all the stuff you will get when it comes to the in credits. If you had credit balance, you get all of these. So it just shows, guys, that when you do not focus on quantity and you go into if you don't focus on quality, if you don't focus on quality and only focus on the quantity of the game and the monetization of the game, it's gonna fold. You have lots of games out there. Primary example, Battlefront 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2. What happened to them when they decided to focus on only cosmetics and loot boxes? The gameplay was pretty much ass, and they got called out, and that game is now considered garbage in the toilet. Marvel's Avenger has the exact same problem, you guys. Moving on to the second subject of this week's gaming news. It is a big one, and it's The Last of Us, you guys. I am so happy that this show is getting the attention that it deserves. Now, is it completely faithful to the game? I would say 98% of it. Some of the character changes is very minor, but the results are showing it, guys. As from Game Informer, The Last of Us Episode 2 has broken a massive record for HBO, you guys. The first week, it had the premiere, it had 4.7 million viewers. Now, with the episode called Infected, it brought in another a huge increase of 1.7 million viewers across the HBO and HBO Max streaming service, marking a 22% increase over last week's. It just shows, you guys, it shows that when you dedicate the production to focus on what people know, a lot of people know this game, a lot of people have fantasized about having a live action, perhaps a movie, and you deliver with quality, you deliver with good actors, you deliver with good action, and you deliver with the content being faithful. These are the results, you guys. And the article says, really enough, even though HBO is quickly to capitalize on the series' success with an announcement of a second or sequel, it has not yet been done that The Last of Us, although it hasn't been processed, although every sign points to a green light for season 2. Now, season 2, is it going to be a continuation of the first game? Are they going to elaborate more on the story between Joel and Ellie, leading to what we know occurs in the first game? Or are we going to be entering troubled waters with the second game, which wasn't quite what everyone expected, which was a little bit panned and too woke for the community. It was forced upon a lot of content when it came to the story itself. It was kind of forced upon. But will they do changes there, or will they keep it faithful? Who knows? All I know is that this shows that if you do the content right, you put effort, and you show that you really care about the original content, the primary source, the game itself, and you reflect it, it's gonna show. Episode 1 of The Last of Us crossed 10 million viewers after just 2 days last week, and now Variety reports that it is tracking 18 million viewers, which is 4 times its premiere that night of. And it shows. So congratulations to Naughty Dog, HBO, the producers, all the actors. Last of Us is going the right direction. I'm excited for episode 3. Leave us in the comments below. Give me your thoughts of episode 2, Infected. I know they did one little character Tessa a little dirty, but we'll leave it at that. And yeah, you guys, let's move on to the third and final news article. That's right. Boop, boop, boop. Mr. You Can't See Me will be the face of WWE 2K23, you guys. The 16-time world champion is going to be the cover boy for the second time in the 2K franchise. I think WWE. Well, I think it's the second time he's going to be a cover boy of a game solo cover. And yeah, you guys, let's watch the trailer, shall we? Bad Bunny. That guy has changed it, man. He proved himself worthy. Logan Paul, someone else. Austin Theory. Oh. All right. Very cool. So you guys, for those wrestling fans, I think 2K has redeemed itself with 2K22, We do not talk about the previous 2K before 22 because it was just a flat out disaster. But 2K23 looks promising. It looks like it has the same engine as 2K22. And now if you pre-order, you get a chance to play as Bad Bunny, which is pretty good. Logan Paul, Bad Bunny, Pat McAfee, those individuals have changed the game when it comes to celebrities coming in from the outsource into professional wrestling and holding their own. I'm very excited to see the roster and what they're going to be ranking the superstars. So if you're a WWE fan like I am, in the comments below, let me know who is your favorite wrestler of all time. It's going to be a huge debate. Or maybe your Mount Rushmore, your 4 magical horsemen when it comes to professional wrestling. And yeah, you guys, exciting news. First off, with the sadness of Crystal Dynamics, Square Enix, Marvel's Avengers going. The success of Last of Us and on HBO, the TV series is going promising, going to the right direction. And then obviously WWE 2K23 release trailer announcing the You Can't See Me Man as its cover boy John Cena. So with that being said, once again, don't forget to drop a like, share this video to all the fellow gamers in the gaming community, and subscribe as we are on our way to 500 subscribers and the first giveaway. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Cheers.